Hello, and welcome. So I believe we're playing my spell sword type character. It's been a while since I've touched this. Touch the save. Sorry, there. Ah, piece of fucking shit. Okay, test. What's up, Scar? How you been? Okay, make sure this fucking mic is working properly. Let's just turn off my noise gate. YOLO, you could suck my ass. And my background noise isn't actually that bad, so. But yeah, why would someone join a stream community, right? If they're not going to watch the stream. Makes no fucking sense. Oh, sorry, I was just bitching about someone that I had sent the message to come watch the stream. They're like, thanks, no thanks, deleted me, and then left my server. It's like, how the fuck did I piss in your cornflakes? They used to like me. They used to be good friends with me. That's why I'm confused. Hey man, I'm, my father figure growing up through high school died, and, some other stuff that I don't feel like airing on the stream happened to me. So, yeah, it's been a shitty week all around. And my bartender gave their 2 weeks notice. I'm so fucking mad. You know, the little things in life, right? Okay, so what are we doing today? Let's get some quests done. Fuck, dude. That's shitty. Okay, so you gotta smash things up on the floor. Smash things, give me some more. Smash things, your mom's a whore. Okay, let's see. I've got to do Dawn Guard. I've got to do... Oh, yeah, I have to do all that shit. Fuck. Two weeks notice is something that you do when you're quitting a job. It's generally good form. It's like, hey, boss, I found a new job, or I'm leaving this, but... yeah, I'm not gonna blindside you by just leaving. It's not required by law, but it's just something people do to not be a cunt. Hey, punk, it is what it is, you know? World kicks you in the nuts sometimes, and then kicks you again when you're down. Just gotta keep rolling with the punches, and hiding it on the outside. Depressing, ain't it? But, no, like, I don't want this to be a pity party, so. The pub at LU. The cute one. Nicole, she's been there for like 3 years. She's been my bartender for fucking forever. Put in her 2 weeks notice, got a new job. I like her. She serves me alcohol way over the legal limit. Yeah, the cute one with the nice ass. She's not quitting. She found a much higher paying job. So that way she's not working 2 jobs. Which is fair, in my opinion. I forgot to grab my stuff from Riverwood. I remember why I was here. Couldn't miss that girl. I liked her.
Delphine.
Eh, fuck off. I don't care about Esben. I want my shit back, please.
Good to see you.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. What the fuck am I carrying? Okay,
It's been too long. Too long. Well, you made it safe and sound. Good.
okay, so I'm gonna make a regenerate health potion.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then we're gonna do Fortify Destruction, Fortify Enchanting. Oops. Dude, RimWorld's great. I fucking love that game. I've also been playing a decent amount of Kenshi in my spare time. Kenshi's not a game that you guys would want to watch, at least in my opinion, but...
Now then.
But I do enjoy the fuck out of it.
Oh, yes. Right. Indeed. Yes.
Okay,
This
damage
changes
regen.
everything, of course. No time to look. I know I had it somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come.
Loud.
You see, right here.
Ooh, water breath. Oh, I don't want to do Skyhaven again. I fucking hate that place.
During their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
This is where they built all.
Yeah, Kenshi. It's great. I love that game. It's super fun. I apparently finished Diplomatic Immunity, yeah.
A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern,
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard either of you?
let's pretend we have. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with Scotland's Wall?
I turned RimWorld into a 40k mod. It was great. I have an orc and a Tau and a bunch of humans because they just kind of rolled up and I needed the help. It's been one week since you left me.
Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many.
Fortify Magica. Sorry, I have way too much fucking, like,
So
stuff
you think
on me.
Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Yeah.
And they're just kind of rambling and I have to wait for them to fucking stop talking, so you know. Let's kill 2 stones, 1 bird.
I knew you'd have something for us.
Resist poison. I'll eventually need that. Resist magic. I'm fighting a bunch of dragons. I believe I'm a dark elf, so I don't need resist fire, but I do need resist frost. Realistically, I don't need any of this. But you know, I like to pretend I do. Ravage Magica. What a whore. Good enough. Fuck it. Okay.
I know the area of the... We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
I don't like this quest. Mainly because I have to fight things that are really over-leveled.
Always. Let...
Okay, transition level was 1 level ago. So I should be okay for now. I should go for restoration, I think. I don't have enough to get that. Fuck. Enchanting? No, I don't need that right now. Alteration. What can I do in here? Nothing right now. Fuck. Okay. Conjuration's garbage. I guess I'm gonna be one-handed. Oh my. Oh my. Double critical damage is useless in vanilla. I guess we're going armsman. Fuck it.
Go see if we can find this.
I am horrendously over-encumbered, though. Like, I cannot. I can't even. Oh my god, like, Becky, I can't even. My voice just gave out. I fucking love D&D. Dude, I'm a fucking huge nerd. But, like, I'm one of those nerds that's also been punched in the face. So, you know. I have some perspective on the outside world. Two-handed is best, but I'm running Spellblade. And this isn't like Oblivion where you can cast and fight.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, Orgnar, I don't care. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. There we go, cleared out most of my weight. But yeah, D&D is fun. I kind of want to try Shadowrun, or the Warhammer, the 40k RPG. That also seems pretty fun. I don't know, to me it just seems pretty decent. I've listened to the All Guardsman Party a lot, so... Oh, Dragon Bones. You didn't know about the 40k? Okay, Scar, do yourself a favor. Go look up the Neckbeardia channel, then go listen to the entirety of the All Guardsman Party. There's like 20 episodes, and it was worth every fucking hour I put into that. Yeah, no, I absolutely love the All Guardsman Party.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
Yes, sir. Warhammer. Like 40k. Because I'm a fucking massive nerd. I actually have a 40k tournament on Saturday. My first tournament. So naturally... So it's a buy-in tournament, right? So I'm going to be min-maxing like it's my job. We're playing no beta rules, so my ass is deep striking turn 1 with a bunch of Terminators that are attacking 90 times. It's gonna be great. And re-rolling misses. Oh yes, I'm a shit. Alright, so... I'm still over encumbered like crazy. What the fuck is waiting? Oh, right. 1,000,000 pounds of potions. Okay, let's go sell all this crap. Because realistically, I'm not going to use any of these potions other than the magic and stamina ones. That's Sleeping Giant. What am I doing? Okay. We are going to be off to Skyhaven to finish the... Hey, Josh, what's up? You changed your name again. God damn it. Stop that. Fucking Ling Ling.
Some may call this junk.
What do I think of the best skills in Skyrim? Honest to God, some of the best skills in Skyrim are Alteration, two-handed, heavy armor. But that's also coming from my perspective of playing One Life, so if I die, I have to restart the game. So I'm a little bit biased. Healing magic is pretty decent as well. Blacksmithing I'm actually not allowed to use because it's just broken. Ever played Foreigner? I have not. Okay. Let's see. Sell all this crap. Just sell it all. Get out of my house. Destruction, destruction, don't care, don't care. Conjuration, don't care. Alteration, don't care. Sneak, 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 sneak. Block, yes, blah, 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 blah. I'm not using two-handed. I normally go two-handed in heavy armor when I'm playing these, because I'm not allowed to sneak, I'm not allowed to use archery, and I'm not allowed to use exploits. Holy invisibility. Okay, I don't need that much invisibility. I need a little bit of invisibility. Like, can I have just the tip of invisibility? Oh, I need those back. Oh well. Sorry. I don't know how I got that stuck in my head, but I did. Ooh, God, get these out of my inventory. Ew. Two-handed definitely has its drawbacks, like the fact that you attack once every hour. Electroplasmatics in terms of power generation. It honestly to me sounds like there is a fuckload of wasted energy there. Keeping things in a plasma state is extremely expensive in terms of energy in. Even if you do it with magnetics, like standard magnetics, not electromagnetics, it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. I don't personally think it's worth it. Okay, we're gonna sell half these potions. I'm just trying to get rid of some of this weight. Okay, that's enough weight sold.
All right then.
Furry Elise. Oh god. Yeah, like, if you've watched my One Life playthroughs in the past, which, quite frankly, not too many of you have. Actually, realistically, 6 of you have. Because I only have 7 people watching right now, but, you know, purpose of the video. I've traditionally gone for not this build. I've generally had this build failed miserably. Once I got to any point in the game where I had to fight things that didn't die into it. I have not played Odyssey yet. Odyssey kind of ran... well, it's expensive for one. I want to. I did finish my... Autocast is wonderful. Okay, as I was saying, what was I saying? I think you were here for my Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough. I enjoyed the older ones. When they started really gamifying the game, like making it more about the systems as opposed to the story itself, I kind of really lost interest. I like Black Flag, but for the wrong reasons. It wasn't a good Assassin's Creed game, it was a good pirate game. And I didn't even beat the main storyline. Stash. Oh shit. Fight me, you darn dirty frostbite. Honk. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Man, if it wasn't fucking congested, the words are hard. I would actually try to hit those notes properly and sing properly, but we're not going to. You could punch in Assassin's Creed 2 as well. Where am I going? Oh, where the fuck did that shithole fucking... Oh, I hate Markarth. Markarth is... known to me, at least, as the crash center of the game. I'm not bored. I'm not in the US, I'm up in Canada, so it's colder. But I currently have my window open and I'm in my boxers. Wait, no, I'm not in my boxers. I lied. I'm actually a dirty heathen that's sleeping in their fucking jeans right now because I have to do laundry. Don't judge me. I have more jeans than pajamas now. I've blown... So, you know how they never make, like, men's pants with enough, like, flexibility in the crotch? Yeah, nothing like squatting down to get something out of the fridge and blowing out your pants. Oh my god. Baron Zaya is my single favorite storyline in all of Elder Scrolls. I have literally spent countless hours hunting for the books, and I've read them all. I've read the real Baron Zaya, and I've read the biography of Baron Zaya, and then... she's fucking great. She's what made me like Dark Elves so much. She's a good character. I like her. It was back when Todd Howard really gave a fuck about writing. Problem with that questline, it takes forever. I have to do every major questline for this. If you have not watched this, Trisha, by the way, I literally do every single main questline in DLC. So all the fucking guilds and all that other shit. I should probably start doing the Falkreath one. Okay, so right now I'm just heading off to Whiterun, so then... Words are hard. Sorry, I have pretty bad short-term memory. What was I saying? Oh yeah, heading off to Whiterun to go to Markarth. Be a carriage instead of... Because I'm not allowed to fast travel. But carriages are not considered fast traveling in the game. For purposes of fucking everything for some reason. Like, if you fast travel normally on the world map, there is an extremely high chance of your ass getting jumped by a dragon. It's actually 30 times passive. Versus taking a carriage, which is normal. Man, I'm just gonna have some more of this tea. 1 second. I made a mix of orange pekoe and fucking vanilla chai. Do I ever ruins yay or nay? Hey Ezzy, how you been? I missed you. That's a new boyfriend. Dwemer Ruins can be really nice when you have the levels to not get one-shotted by Centurions. Otherwise, I hate them. Other than that, I fucking hate them with a passion. And also, fuck Falmer. I made resist poison potions just because of fucking Charis. Your boyfriend's shitty? Have you considered kicking him in the scrotum? I mean, I don't have that problem anymore. Right, OPSEC. Come on. Carriage. Hurry up. Okay, so always hard save if you have a modded game. Fuck, just always hard save, don't quick save. Scripts break with quick save. They save the state of the script as opposed to saving them completely. So, yeah, always hard save.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves.
I'll show you built by the dwarves. How many times have I done this? Well, I started streaming One Life Skyrim at about 200 hours on Steam. I bought this game on Steam because I was tired of reinstalling a torrented version with shitty internet. I know Skyrim like the back of my hand. And the funny thing is, I'm still finding new areas and new dungeons and new secrets. It doesn't happen as frequently anymore. It's maybe once every 3 streams, but occasionally I'll just fucking stare at a wall and take in the lore. Oh, Bethesda, what the fuck happened to you? Bethesda reminds me of, like, one of those prodigal students that was really friendly in high school. And then you find out, like, 5-10 years later that they turned to drugs, had kids, and then committed suicide. Like that's Bethesda for me right now, and it's kind of hard to watch. Because most of Bethesda's bad business decisions are not actually their own. A lot of them are ZeniMax. But you can't just throw your fucking... You can't throw your parent company under the bus, so they just have to deal with the punches. How was Fallout 76? I didn't touch that with a... I wouldn't fuck it with a rented dick. Is the analogy I'm using for that one. I love Fallout 4. I actually enjoy Fallout 4 a lot more than Skyrim. It's a more complete game to me. Skyrim was horrendously rushed. If people from the dev team used to come hang out in my stream a long time ago, back when I was actually popular, or at least for Skyrim streams, or as channel, like small channels go, you know, 7,000 views for a stream. Yeah. I used to have some of the devs hang out with me, and they told me a whole bunch of secrets. Ah, shit! Fucking Briarheart. Where's my axe? The fuck? That's... Single life is tempting you. It hit me like a fucking bus. I'm not enjoying it. Not enjoying it at all. The funny thing is, apparently Destiny 2 actually turned into a good game. I know of a lot of people that are enjoying Destiny 2 right now, especially since they split from Activision and they're able to make their own game. Go back and touch it again. Honestly. Try it out. I've not played it myself, but I've not heard a single bit of bad-mouthing against Destiny 2 aside from the generic complaints from people that actually play it. Especially since everyone got it free. And I even have a game key to give away if you wanted to play it on PC, if you don't actually have it. I have a Destiny 2 copy to give away. Where am I going? Garth Spire, right. That sounds like a you problem. Is Warframe any good? I've only heard good things about it. Well, in the last 2 years. It's a very popular game right now because the devs are doing a lot of good things. It was a game that released in a pretty shitty state, and they turned it around quite well. Also, guys, check out Humble Bundle. There's a link in the description if you want to support my channel. Most of my proceeds go to helping a tiger reserve in North Carolina. Complete non-profit, because I don't support for-profit charities. And yeah, you get a whole bunch of games. Also, Humble Monthly this month is The Division with its survival DLC and all the other stuff, which is honestly fun as fuck. I need to start doing more Division content. I know no one will watch it, but I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Yeah, somewhere you have a lot of you problems. You have like 30 personalities. That's like 30 people's worth of you problems. I went too far. Do I play Siege? Pritsky plays Siege. I liked Siege every time I played it on free weekend, but due to not having enough money right now, I'm hilariously broke right now. Yeah, I can't really afford it, so I just kind of let it sit on the back burner as something I want to play. But a lot of their community... Oh no, please tell me this didn't crash. Oh, thank God. Okay. A lot of their community decisions have been definitely questionable for me. Like, they're super hard on toxicity. And I must stress this point that I'm about to make. Highly. It's a game about shooting people in the face. Is a little bad language gonna ruin the murder experience for you? Oh, you're leaving? You're not gonna stay and hang out while I go get my ass beat by this fucking stupid bandit camp? Like, I've made this argument before, and a lot of people will not agree with this, but my opinions, my thoughts, my experiences, so take this with a grain of salt. I've played a lot of competitive sports at reasonably high levels. The super competitiveness that you see in these online games and the air quotes toxicity is normal human behavior. As soon as anything has forced stakes, like a ranked game or a real life tournament in a sport, people want to win, they don't like losing. They're not playing for fun, they're playing for blood. So, if you don't like the competitive side of things, why are you playing competitive? Competitive is sort of a place where people want to win. I'm sorry. Like, there's a very thick line between not being a cunt to your teammates. You know, like one of the screamers. That's a ban. But which company is killing itself worst? Well, right now, Bethesda seems to be tightening the noose on themselves. Yeah, currently Bethesda is winning my award for shittiest game dev of the year, and they took that title away from fucking Take-Two, which is impressive. They managed to beat out Telltale in terms of being a bunch of goobers. If you don't know anything about Take-Two, they're the people that forced Rockstar Games to have GTA 5 be an online mess instead of having an expanded storyline and all the other fun stuff. And shark cards. That's all Take-Two's greed. Same with Grand Theft Horse. Same thing. Okay, I'm tired of this not sunlight thing. I actually personally have a boycott on buying any Bethesda games until they clean up their act. Because they've been doing this bullshit that they've been doing since before Skyrim came out. If you want evidence of this, go to the Third of the World, look at the notched pickaxe. That was put in by the game devs because ZeniMax was suing the shit out of Mojang for the name Scrolls. Oh. Worst game I've spent money on. Ah, shit, fuck! I hate this area. 2 scripted dragon events. I've refunded a decent bit of games. Oh, fuck. I want to say League of Legends, but that's a blatant lie. I enjoyed seasons 2 and 3 of League of Legends immensely. Okay, what dragon shots do I have? We'll use Unrelenting Force. It's my bread and butter spell. Oh, you're... Oh, no, 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 no. Holy shit! Okay, I've actually got to turn down my headset because I'm going to get yelled at for being too loud. 1 second. Oh, this is gonna sting. Did you see how much health I just lost? Why am I using ward when I should be using healing?
I could use that.
I really hate the scripted fight because it's way over leveled. This dragon's always a bastard, and I fucking hate this area. Or don't cast Foos, you know, that works too. My game's bugged. If I die here, it's not my fault. I will be re-rolling that. Because I can't cast. There we go. Okay, that's decent.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, I've got to think. What is the worst game that I've spent money? That is a nasty bug that I've not found a fix for, where if you're casting and shouting at the same time, it'll lock you out of both. And you can't do anything.
Fools?
I am so sorry. Esbern went to the moon. They're willing to get a better elven sword with a better health take enchantment.
Fools?
Bye, friend. Good thing Conjuration's garbage. What was I doing? What was I talking about? Right, the worst game. Sorry, I didn't answer your question. Whew. Dragon Age Inquisition's one I definitely regret buying, but I don't know if it's the worst one. I don't even think it's close to the worst one, to be perfectly honest. I just never beat it because I was bored of it, like, insanely quickly. Oh, what game? What game? Hey, Princess, you know the games that I've bought and regretted, because I've ranted about them for hours and hours on end. What was the one that you think I regretted the most? The thing with Inquisition was it started you off in the hinterlands, which, if you didn't know to leave the hinterlands, you thought it was more or less the game, because there was higher level content, and there's just a tutorial. Tutorial with, like, mid-level content. So you kind of grinded it and got really bored really quick. Monster Hunter World was ass. The Witcher 3 I regret buying as well. I regret The Witcher 3 mainly because I never played through it because it's too expensive. But again, it's not the worst game. I'm also talking about a lot of games that I pre-ordered, so. Like, I'm not saying they're bad games, it's just...
Who's there?
Stuff I never completed. Stuff I'd never want to complete as well. I don't want to beat The Witcher 3. I have no interest in that game.
Where'd you go?
The reasoning for that is it's fast travel system. If I want to play a game, as a student anyway, I want to sit down, play for 2 hours, and accomplish something. You try that with fucking, what's it called? The Witcher 3, and you spend an hour and a half staring at a horse's ass, 15 minutes in an inventory minimum, and 15 minutes of content. Because you can't fast travel in that game. They have a fast travel system, but it's ass and barely works.
I was just getting warmed up.
Also, unskippable cutscenes and other bullshit in that game are and you can't save during a mission for some fucking reason. Several reasons why I dislike The Witcher 3. Anyways, I don't know how I got on a Witcher 3 rant. Actually, I'm gonna check at the games. 1 second. I probably have some in here that aren't installed. Games. CSGO. I never even played that. I just bought it. Dawn of War 3, or not Dawn of War 3, Dawn of War 2, actually. I like Dawn of War 1. Scribble, not, Not Xenonauts, the other one. Psychonauts. I regret buying that. It was hyped to fuck by a bunch of game reviewers, and that was horrible. Saints Row 4 I regret deeply as well. Have I played Subnautica? I've wanted to play Subnautica for the longest time, but I didn't pick it up when it was free on the Epic Store. Because realistically, I'd never play it. I'd play it when I installed it, and I'd never touch it again because I'm not auto-launching launchers, and I'm not binding a fucking launcher to my taskbar or whatever for one game.
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple.
I'm going the wrong fucking way. But I want to play Subnautica. That looks so fucking fun. There's apparently a fucking little, like a winter expansion or whatever that came out for it. With the, like, little penguins. Oops. I want Subnautica. I want a lot of games. No, I know the game I regret buying the most. Assassin's Creed fucking 3. That is the single biggest waste of money I've ever fucking had in a video game. That game made me mad. Like, The Witcher 3 has good characters, it's just a slog, and I don't like slogs.
Let's keep moving.
But Assassin's Creed 3 actually made me angry. Because I was invested in the storyline, I just wanted to see how the fuck it ended. I feel genuinely sorry for my ex at the time, who had to listen to my bitch-ass rant and rave about how much I hated that game. I've not actually played Syndicate. Esmond sounds like a fucking alcoholic. I disagree. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is really good. Assassin's Creed 2 is a masterpiece of game-making art. And Revelations was also really good as well. Actually, Revelations was really strong, like outright.
We've got to get this bridge down.
So I like admiring the scenery in Skyrim because it has a lot of very nice looking areas. Makes me happy.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yeah, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragon. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward.
Trying to remember what it is for this.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what
I heard that. I wanted to, but then I heard that the second one was ass, and it's like, oh. Oh.
Fine.
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
we should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, yes. One remarkably preserved. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the is revealed?
Okay, so let me get this straight. Here, I'm gonna point out a massive fucking plot hole that you're not gonna be able to unsee. So, the Akaviri, right? The Dragonborn's guards and stuff had a blood seal to their super secret base that only the Dragonborn could open. So if the Dragonborn wasn't there, they couldn't get into their house.
After the so-called Battle of Pale Pass, the Akaviri went into his service. This was the foundation stone of the Second Empire.
I've heard the Inquisition was the best in the series.
Let me know.
Best Daedric artifact? Oh, fuck.
It's coming to life. You did it.
Mesa Molag Ball is really nice. Volenrud is also really nice as well.
You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
Although Perriate's artifact is... There's a lot of really good ones. It's hard to say. If you're playing a mage, the Black Soul Gem one's really good. Honestly, I liked... So, I played 2 before Origins, and 2's combat wiped the fucking floor with Origin. Like, it wasn't even a contest. So, I actually couldn't play Origin. Because I was used to 2. I enjoyed 2's combat. I came into 2 expecting nothing, and I came out happy. Try to remember all the Daedric artifacts. There's a lot. And I've not completed a lot of those quests. That'd be a good spell. Sometimes you gotta loot the room, you know? Which guild is the worst? Fucking Thieves Guild. Oh, when I have to get around to doing that, you're gonna see some anger and anger accessories. Because it's the most tedious Shakespearean bullshit that you'd ever have to fucking experience.
We need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes.
Princess was here for the original rants and raging about that. Yeah. Just a blind fury at how buggy and shitty it was. Where art thou, Carlia? And everyone has an English accent for some reason. They're all Nords. English accent. Logic.
Look, here is a...
So it... Okay, so the majority of Skyrim was outsourced to other contractors. That's why the credits sequence is so short. The entirety of the Thieves Guild quest line was outsourced to a company, and you can tell. Because the language is not the standard... It's using some weird, like, Shakespearean English, where the rest of the game is set in standard English. So it's out of place. It uses cutscenes. Bad ones that make no sense. There's a lot of continuity errors. It's very amateurish. If you've... Yeah.
mythic symbol. Yes, yes.
Oh my god, I remember you. Holy shit.
The mouths of the Nord heroes. This is
Oh, you've been here for a while.
For shout, but there's no way to know what.
I remember your name now.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin?
Okay, we're gonna have some more tea.
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
I think that was actually the downfall of my channel. That day right there was when it started going tits up.
A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right.
I was hoping to... Right. We'll look around. Talos guard you.
Oh, shut up. Your voice acting is so bad. His is decent. Hers is... I judge voice actors a lot since I've done voice acting. And... Esbern sounds like he's talking to you. Delphine sounds like she's talking at a script into a microphone. Then there's Mercer Frey, which is... Oh, his script was terrible, but he's a fucking great voice actor.
Fine.
Alrighty, let's fuck off this way. Shave his balls with a rusty razor, shave his balls with a rusty razor, shave his balls with a rusty razor early in the morning. Sorry, that's stuck in my head now. I need more sea shanties in my life. If you guys like my content, please subscribe and share. Also, consider joining my Discord. Links in the description. The derby-dee-doo. I need more caffeine. I need less caffeine. I need caffeine. There's a need and a caffeine in there. Let's drink this thing. Also, this first-person camera mod that I have is wonderful. Like, staring at your tits aside, it'll... Oh my god, my fucking arm. Sorry, my shoulder's been borked for the last week. And it hurts bad. So putting any weight on it is just... killing me here. Trying to prop myself up without smacking a microphone. 1 second. Because I don't have a chair. This would be a lot easier if I didn't have like 3 liters of coffee on my bed. Okay, I'm just gonna pause before I break something. Okay, there we go. That's cropped open. I managed to unfuck my webcam a bit, so it looks a lot nicer now than it used to. So I might start doing some of those painting videos that people had asked for. I'm really bad at painting, but people wanted to see me paint things. Yes, Lofty did. He's actually in the stream today, or he was earlier. He came back. And I got really mad at him, but you know what? I was kind of really full of myself back in those days. Like, yeah, I'm becoming a hot shit streamer. That was great. And now that I have 4 viewers, I'm humbled enough that I no longer care as much. I still don't like being doxxed, and I still had a valid reason to be mad, but now it's just, it's whatever. So where am I going now? Okay, this is gonna be a really boring section, I'm sorry. I have to go to the fucking High Hrothgar. Yeah, I hyped the shit out of that. I was expecting Mercer Frey's dual-wielded daggers to, like, one-shot me, and he didn't attack, ever.
I'm warning you, back up.
He's got a knife.
Never should have come here.
And Bear Tier Forsworn, no upgrades? The fuck is this? Oh man, I would do some unspeakable things for muscle relaxants right now. I absolutely agree with you on that one, Trisha. Hey, are you in the Discord? I'm trying to revive the Discord, so if you want to join that, please feel free. That goes for everyone, not just her. A giant toe. Wow, Nightbot's on the ball today. Hey, Princess, see if slash rank works, or the rank skill works. You know, I've never really explored this area, and I don't really want to. Hey, Brian, long time no see. How the fuck you been? You're on the wrong account? Watch, this is gonna be someone we know, and I'm gonna laugh. If it's Sarah, I'm gonna laugh really hard. My arm. Yeah, let's go out and get some valerian roots. I was thinking like baclofen. I fucking love baclofen. If it's not fixed by... If you have muscle pain and it's not fixed by anti-inflammatories, it'll be fixed by baclofen. It's one of the two. Hey man, it's all good. A lot of people have been missing my streams due to YouTube not showing people. But it is what it is. Just gotta remember to make sure the bell notifications are on. By the way, everybody do that. Hit the bell button. See when I go live. I'm not promising lots of streams because I have to get my life together. Oh, hey, Aaron. Why do you have so many accounts? I think it might be a muscle tear, so if I had to relax, that'd be nice. I don't know what I did. Probably just being a sloth. Is this Periite? I think Periite's shrine's up here. Why do you have so many accounts? One, two, three.
Fools!
Ow. Ah, makes sense. Brian, put the stream on 480p. My 1080 or 720p stream is streaming at a bitrate that, quite frankly, most people don't even have the internet to support. Drop it down. It's why it looks so good. Oh yes, so buttery smooth. Hey, Princess, tell him to do that for me, since it's all buggy for him. Let's throw down some hot heat. See how garbage destruction magic is?
Boost, roll.
The best guild? Honestly, probably Mage Guild. It has the most going for it, although the best written one, in my opinion, is definitely the Companions. Simply because it was like the first thing they did in the storyline, so they had the resources to flesh it out and make good dungeons and stuff like that. It was a little bit cut, but compared to the other ones, it wasn't that cut. Gloom Reach. Sorry, I was just looking for a dragon. Someone tell Brian to drop the resolution of the stream down. Please. He can't hear me. Literally rewrote it, rewrite it from scratch. Like, it's actually that bad in my opinion. It does not have redeeming qualities. 1 second. Like, if it was developed in-house, that would have been the actual change I would have done, because it would have been a lot better if it was developed by Bethesda. It would have been pretty hamstrung and cut, but... Ow! Sorry, I'm totally not doing things I shouldn't do. Brian, got the resolution. Okay, what am I doing? Right, I'm heading off to wherever the fuck I'm going. Oh, that's a kitty. Bye, kitty. That was the rudest kitty. I'm sticking a knife in my foot, damn it. One second. My foot hurts. Here, I'm just gonna play an ad. Get this thing out of my foot because it's fucking killing me. Okay, my bitching has stopped. Prototype is fun. Yeah, a lot of people have said that the first one was good. Really? Wolves. You're making me deal with fucking wolves. No, we're in Whiterun. I am hilariously gone the... I have gone quite hilariously in the wrong direction, is what I meant to say. That's actually what happened to me on my Fallout 3 playthrough. The very first one, the only one I've done, actually. I got stuck at a point because I was playing on PlayStation, right? No, that's valid. That makes complete sense to me. I liked Infamous. I don't remember the plot of it anymore. I hated the fact that you had to be cartoonishly evil or Superman to get the full power, but... Huh, it's all doing. Neat. Smack that upon the floor, smack that, give me some more, smack that, your mom's a whore. All doing's a basic bitch. The Salokanir. Oh, it's now snowing. What's the name of the Discord? It's in the description. Okay, let's go fuck up a dragon. Hard save, because I have been exploded and sent across the map before.
listening.
Um... Everyone liked the Dragonborn DLC. I really like Dunyard. Like, I like it a lot. I don't know. I like Serana as a character. She's so fucking well written. She doesn't start as, oh, my hero. It's a, okay, I don't know who the fuck you are, but no, I'm not trusting you. She has a progression to her. So she's so, it's why she's waifu material for so many people. Hearthfire. I've used it once. It was buggy as shit, and I went, that's buggy as shit, and I never used it again. It's why I don't even consider it in my playthroughs. Man, I wish I had a longer boom arm on this microphone. If I had a fucking 4-foot mic stand or mic boom, I'd be so fucking happy. But I've only got a 3-foot, so. I don't really like Dragonborn all that much, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, what's up, Joe? Welcome to the stream. Alright, Skyrim has an auto run. Fuck yeah. What am I doing with my life? Well, it's currently 2 a.m. on a Thursday, so evidently not anything useful. No, today, my last day of the school week is on Thursdays, so. That's actually a good question. I've been asking myself that a lot lately. Why do I waste it on these fucking frivolities and consumption of media when I could do something fulfilling? Well, that's just not knowing. That's definitely not knowing how chemistry works. But why, friend? Then there'd be no more existence to waste. And then it would be a waste. You gotta make something of it. Well, I don't know you. All my viewers have been around for years. Like Prince has been around since the very beginning, for example. You're scared for the Elder Scrolls 6? Honestly, I would be. Considering how the last 2 games have been that came out of that studio. Fuck, that was like episode 2. Oh, it's the Blood Dragon. Have fun. They know, though, that if they fuck up the Elder Scrolls 6, they will single-handedly kill their company. Well, not their company, but their fan base. I don't think Todd Howard's that stupid. I don't think he's gonna let ZeniMax ruin that for him. I don't. The Civil War questline, literally all it does is break Whiterun. I do it at the very end of my playthroughs, if I even do it at all. Both sides have no story to them. It's all cut, completely cut. Yeah, Red Guard area. But here's the real thing. What they rendered for E3 was literally just a section of a map just to shut people up. That's the only reason they did it. They have no storyboarding down. They haven't done any development yet. They are waiting for Starfield to be done before they even touch the Elder Scrolls. So whenever Starfield releases, it'll be 2 years after that Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Jeremy Sewell, who's that? Best shout hands down is Become Ethereal. Like there's no question on that one. Wow. Hey, that a kick in the dick for the franchise. Probably too expensive. You know how artist types get. I mean, his work is good, don't get me wrong. It's very good. But some artists... There comes a point where, especially with music, you can get the same product from someone else. Is he the dude that also did Doom? Okay, so we're fighting werewolves now, and I'm fucking off out of here. Yeah, Doom 2016. You saw that, huh? Oh my god, you kill him with kindness. Because I used to get reported so often, right? Like, the channel was literally flooded with flags. So I stopped telling people to kill themselves, and I just tried to kill them with kindness, and it's way funnier. I guess I'll go with this. It's poisons, I don't care about that. I was just trying to... I don't know the name of the composer that did Doom, because he does more than just metal, he does everything. I feel a decent amount of pride from how I dealt with that guy. Mainly because I dealt with it like a smug son of a bitch. I'm being jumped by werewolves.
Fools!
What do I think should have been Game of the Year? Honestly, there was no good games last year. Like, noteworthy games. There's been thousands of games released last year. But aside from the ones on the PlayStation, what were some major titles that were memorable to you? I don't have any other shows. Don't judge me. Well, I mean, I have tons of other shows, but, like, nothing good. Oh, I fucking hate this guy.
Fools!
This skeleton is one of the strongest fucking skeletons in the game. When you're not level 30. Like, I don't want to give games Game of the Year title when realistically, if it was in any other year, none of the games would have even come close. Fair. But though, like, Odyssey was, from what I heard, kind of lukewarm. It was a solid game, but like, I don't know, just from what I heard, because I haven't played it, so I can't really comment. It was one of those, yeah, it's another AC game, but with leveling this time. And Subnautica was basically an in-release fucking mode for, like, 3 years, so. But yeah, you're right, Subnautica did released. Considering Far Cry for Game of the Year, that's adorable. It's like trying to fucking nominate a slasher flick for a fucking Oscar. Like, yeah, they may be fun, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're not nomination worthy. Was it really, though? I played Far Cry 3. Voss was a great villain, but... the rest of the game? Blood Dragon was objectively better. Subjectively better, sorry, wrong one. The protagonist was lame, the story was weak, but had a fucking memorable villain. Kingdom Come? I've not beat it yet. Like, I'm fairly certain most people just like Far Cry 3 because titties. The Tatao. Fucking Tatao. Like, I enjoyed the shit out of Far Cry 3. Like, let me make... like, as a player, it was fucking fun. But it wasn't really a full package kind of thing. It was just, you really want to fucking kill Voss. Which... I mean... vampires, really? That was sad. I didn't play 4. Rest in peace, Bellathor. Moment of silence for Bellathor. Somehow died to the fucking vampires.
Where's these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
His apprentice. If you guys like my discussion and content, please subscribe and share. And don't forget to hit the that little bell notification thing on my fucking Christ, YouTube. They make your spiel so long. Because remember, you don't just have to hit the bell, now you have to go into the bell and change the settings. I don't know of anything coming out in 2019. All I know is there's music releases. Yeah, but exclusives are not... I don't rank exclusives. What's my opinion on YouTube as a whole? I'm not answering that question right now. If that answers your question, I think it does. I have not a lot of faith in the platform is really my only open and public answer. I'll answer it in Discord, just not while I'm recording. Last of Us 2. Naked Ellen Page Simulator. I'm trying to keep my nose clean with YouTube. Because I really want to regrow my audience and make this worth doing again. I used to get 130 viewers a stream, like concurrent, and now I have 5, so.
I know of your and am honored to address a member of it.
He wants to address my member as a companion. Natural male enhancement. Did I beat this quest line already? Did I beat this fucking quest?
I've been tending to the warriors at your Vascar for as long as I can remember.
I did. This is all my shit now. Yoink. Actually, my loyal viewers aren't even online right now. They're still asleep. Well, when I say loyal, I mean like the ones that are here every time. Time of day, yes and no. There are 2 main time zones that my content hits. GMT 0 and +1. And a lot of West Coast, actually. Which is a fucking 10-hour spread. So I don't really have that big of an issue trying to hit an audience. Like, I'll get Bulgaria, I'll get Switzerland, I'll get Sweden and all those other shitholes. Shots fired, Scar. What you gonna do about that, buddy? And then I have a lot of Worst Coast. So, +1, +2, -5, -9, or 8, yeah. For time zones. The Kiwis don't watch my stuff anymore. Why am I running around this town like an idiot? See, that's so you just gotta watch the stream recap.
Got some good pieces out here.
How many fucking ash piles are around here? Holy shit. Okay, so what are you gonna do with Bellathor's corpse? Bella corpse. Too bad the last one that mattered, Sweden kicked your ass. Hard. Sorry, friendu.
Let me know if you see anything you like. What do you need?
But to be fair, the last time Sweden was powerful, yeah, they made a fucking show of it. They made it. They put in effort, to say the least. Man, I kind of miss my... I miss Silver. She fucking completely left the channel. I enjoyed that obnoxious little 14-year-old. Now all I have to deal with is fucking Victor, which is an obnoxious 14-year-old. The Russians were the reason you guys won that. Oh, fuck. Well, actually, yeah, the Russians blowing the head off the Swedish leader that gave them most of their empire was definitely the turning point.
Divine, new friend.
No, what I mean is when the Russians beat the Swedes and killed their king, that was after he kind of went, no, there is no retreat, there is no resupply, there is only forward, and fucking decimated the same army that gave him the empire. Like, the Russians and the king of Sweden broke Sweden's back. I enjoyed learning about that war. That was a really interesting war. The rise of the Swedish and the rise of all the Swedish Empire was pretty sweet. Like, they had a fucking big one too. Like, holy shit. What do I have on me? That's so like heavy. Meridia's bacon. Gross. Armor doesn't matter to me. Once I have 516 armor, it's irrelevant, or 567. I usually have ebony at the end of the game. Ebony mail. Or something along those lines.
Need a ride?
So, the Canadians still use the recoilless rifle, the Carl Gustav. I think it's the 88mm. And we've taken to calling it the Hot Carl.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go?
Oh, we're gonna go arrested. Oh.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Couldn't ask for better weather. Hoy-to-toy-to-toy. Get Dawnbreaker? Nah, not yet. They use the tiering system with the rewards. Well, yeah, that's how you make money. You sell weapons to both sides and go, good game, guys. The old adage, war doesn't decide who's right, it decides who's left, really comes true when you're playing a neutral arms dealer that sells to both sides.
You know well I barely have any coin to call my own. I'm sorry.
It's... Oh, thank you. Divine
Yes.
bless your kind heart.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Why am I here? Oh my god. I'm supposed to go to the throat of the world. Or you just go full Luxembourg and say, we have a 5% flat corporate sales, flat corporate tax. Why would you invade that? Every single fucking foreign company is registered to Luxembourg, if you didn't know this. Ah, throat of the world. I'm about to be ganked.
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another. Thank you. Need
Yeah,
something?
making me rage is kind of hard now. But see, the thing is, streamers are just loud. That's literally all we do. I'm level 30. Also, I just bypass the frost troll every time. You can literally just run past it. You don't have to fight it. There's nothing saying you have to.
Yeah, bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. How can I... If you did... One of them stole my moon amulet. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. So many... Take a look.
Okay, let's just, I hate the Nightingale armor. It's actually terrible. I'm sorry, but it just is. It's so bad. Its stats suck. Come on. Give me that. Yeah, I just sprint past the troll. He'll maybe get one hit on you. I wish I could sort by quantity. Instead of looking at it going, yeah, that looks about right. Bane of Undeath. I will need that late game, but... Don't care about any of that crap.
May your road lead you.
I do have spam protection on. I actually can't turn off spam protection. If you want to get past the spam filter, you have to pay $5 a month for the sponsorship on YouTube. I would rather get that on Patreon or from Humble Bundle, but that's just me. No, God, no. I might do it as an endgame plus, but the Daedric quests are mostly buggy and unplayable. Man, 4Kids Entertainment was what got most people into anime, so I don't know why everyone like mocks them, aside from their terrible dubs and editing the source material. But other than that, and you know, getting kids into anime, that was the big one that they should be hung for. We're animaniacs. We're zany to the max. Favorite anime? I don't watch anything. Like, anything. I watch documentaries, but from the ones I have watched back before I could no longer sit still, I was really stoned when I watched the entirety of the first season of Attack on Titan, and that was the fucking greatest thing I had watched. But that was also because I was really stoned, so everything was fun. So it's definitely a biased opinion. Attack on Titan was just the worst main character I've ever seen. Ever.
It's just me and my mother at the here. My father. I hope you're not here. My mother taught me the millwork trade. You know, which trees to cut and which ones to pass up. Someday, I'll take over the mill, when I'm old enough. I'm not afraid of anyone. Put a sword in my hand and I could defend this place if I had to. Millwork sure is boring, but at least I don't have to work in a nasty mine. Yes? Hmm?
Where's his mother? Slut muffin. I would rather hang myself by my testicles than willingly do Thieves Guild. Levi fucking who? I never understood people that liked Levi in that show. Like, actually. The supporting characters around... Honestly, the supporting characters is what made Attack on Titan watchable. Because that main character was just fucking horrid. Funny is... Humor is like a fart. If you gotta force it, it's probably shit. Yeah, Thieves Guild is a fucking farce. I'll launch you into fucking orbit, lady. It's because it's true. See, I tend to shotgun a lot of jokes out there. But being he's so random has never been funny. Like, ever. That's why Dane Cook is not popular anymore at all. Thank you for that revelation. Who's my favorite comedian? Oh, fuck, that's a hard question. Mainly because I don't remember most of their names. I've watched a lot of specials in my time, because all I used to watch, when I was growing up, the History Channel was on 39, comedy was on 41, so it was History on 38, Discovery on 39, and comedy on 41, and I only ever watched those 3 channels. And then they switched from normal cable to pure digital, and I had to get a receiver, and I didn't want to, so I just stopped watching TV. So that's literally how I grew up, like... Throughout high school and the end of my grade school, that's what I watched. For about 5 years, 4 years. Was nothing but those 3 channels. I used to find George Carlin funny. Now I just find him... edgy. And forced. Like, he makes a lot of valid points, but... I don't know. That's cringe, Brian. That's cringe. I don't like cringe. No, like, I very much, I have a similar mindset as Carlin, but he resonated with me when I was younger, but now the humor is just kind of... When you have the same mindset, it's not really funny. It's just, yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. Good punchline. Chuckle. It's not absurd to me. That's what made George Carlin funny. Was the absurdity. I don't know if you've heard my streaming and read the way I, like, listen to the way I talk. But vulgarity is kind of normal for me. Nah, fair enough. Like when I was an edgy teenager, not that edgy, but edgy enough, as most teenage boys are. Carlin was great. I fucking loved Carlin. But you know, you can only listen to the several words you're not allowed to say on TV skit once before you're just kind of in referencing. And I use those words daily. Like at the time, that was funny as hell because no one said cunt on, like, period. The Australians said cunt. And the Australians have been seen as lesser people for the last fucking 300 years. But now everyone says cunt. Except they have a fuckload of gun control, and that doesn't really apply at all. But I mean, I get where you're coming from. Go look up Alberta. Oh my god. You want to know what the culture of Alberta is? Yeehaw! Oh, it's so bad. The Calgary Stampede. Go, just look that shit up. Oh. I mean, bogans are called bogans for a reason. Riders on the stone. Oops, wrong shout. I'm in an anti-joke mode. Oh no, honey. Oh, hang on. Okay, so think of doing like country cowboy bullshit, but non-ironically. That's Alberta. Oh my god, it's cringy. There are more people walking around wearing Stetsons in Alberta than you'll actually find in fucking Texas. Like, they do it unironically. They see nothing wrong with wearing a Stetson in public with cowboy boots. Alberta's a magical place full of what the fuckery. It's quite literally our Texas. Like, it's the exact same fucking thing. Down to the gun culture, down to the trucks, down to the oil fields, and the ranching. It's the same goddamn thing. And the absolute hate of the federal government. Texas and Alberta are one and the same. Sometimes. Not the winter, though. Not the winter. The winter is hell. Actually, a lot of the times the winters are pretty mild in Calgary. But then, of course, you get absolute fucking shit show weather. Because Canada, right? Like, it's usually pretty mild over there. My father lives out there, so... and has lived there for most of my life. So he moved out there for the weather, then all of a sudden he'll get dumped on like 30 feet of snow. That's kind of funny. He moved out there because it's normally really mild, and it doesn't hurt his bones. Take care, Brian.
Sky above. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? They have always... Have you learned nothing?
Oh, shut the fuck up, aren't you?
Do not be... As for me, no, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Later. What do you mean the usual? Okay, so Toronto is literally just New York but worse. So everyone goes, "Oh my God, Toronto." Toronto is quite literally just a knockoff of New York with less cultures and less things to do. And it has equal food, no history. It's a fucking shithole.
Or not to help you is not mine to make.
Montreal is at least decent.
It is called
Montreal has more churches than actual Catholics. It's great.
We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way.
Oh, perfect. So you know what I'm talking about when I say that it's literally just a knockoff fucking New York. Like, same fashion, same fucking head up their ass attitude, and complete disregard for the rest of the fucking state / province, you know. That I'm holier, you know what I mean? The holier than thou fucking New York City attitude versus people from upstate. Or even other people in the city. Yeah. It's literally the same fucking thing. Financial district, the whole shebang. We've got good food in Toronto. If you want food, go there. But realistically, Montreal does it. Montreal does food pretty fucking well as well. But it also has history to go with. If you like the Chinese, you can go to Vancouver. If you like woods, you can go up northern Ontario, which is pretty nice. If you like flyover states, you can go to the prairies. Ottawa is just shit. There's nothing there. Ottawa has Parliament, and that's basically it. Imagine going to DC, but like, it's a small town. That's Ottawa. Canada's weed is good across the board because the government sells us weed now. You gotta remember that, I think Vice had a documentary. I think they said that it was 97 or 98% of the weed sold in Canada illegally was grown by licensed, certified fucking growers. This was in like 2012. There was no shit weed here. Like, unless you were an idiot that bought from retarded dealers that sold you bushweed, but... But yeah, now it's like $5 a gram for good weed, so no one cares. And that's Canadian, that's maple dollars. That's the fucking Canadian peso I'm talking. Like 7 maple bucks. So like $3 US for a gram. And not grown in someone's shed. What am I doing here? Right, talking to fag gear.
I cannot teach you. It is called. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the void. Only Paarthurnax, the master, you were. But, thanks to the blades, you now have... He lives, he speaks to us only rarely.
Ew. Paying more than $10 a gram ever? Fucking get out of here. Dude, that's a fucking ripoff, I'm sorry. It was quite literally $10 a gram, regardless of what it was here. It was great. And it was fucking... It was maple dollars. So it was fucking Monopoly money.
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to the
Like, literally, White Rhino, fucking Purple Haze, all your, like, name brand pots, $10 a gram. Those are the ones I remember smoking myself. Montreal is... I've got a warn on Montreal, though. The French really don't like people that speak English. Montreal is tolerable. Don't use cabs when you're there. They will double charge you, and they won't accept fucking debit. And they will take the longest way, you know, like most cabbies do. But it's obvious. But if you want good food, historical buildings, because you gotta remember, Montreal is one of the oldest cities in North America. It's a 450-year-old city. In an area that's not full of earthquakes. If you don't speak Canadian French, they don't like you. Oh, right. Yeah, that shit thing. That wasn't some idiot, that was me. Rude. And, okay, if you want to know the difference between normal French and Canadian French, imagine someone was walking around speaking Shakespearean English like it was normal. That's Canadian French versus normal French. We have proper Old French. It has not changed in 400 years. Then there's fucking Paris French, which is just... How much can we anglicize the fuck out of it? I don't know a single word of Dutch. Montreal is nice, though. Just don't take a taxi. Like, you're not gonna get fucked on food and services. Just don't take a taxi. Okay, so when I say don't take a taxi, it's quite literally fucking French-speaking Indians trying to fuck you. That's two types of people that'll fuck you normally. Trying to fuck you. Montreal also has some of the best strippers I've ever seen for fucking cheap as dirt. They have a good bar scene, great nightlife. It's a fun city to go to. It's my favorite city that I've been to. Like, actually, I enjoyed the ever-loving shit out of Montreal. But you have to understand that there's gonna be a lot of people who don't like you. Just because you speak English.
I will grant you my understand. Clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Now the rest of the province, on the other hand, they will outright hate you. Montreal is just kind of like one of those mixing pot areas where they have to keep their racism and all the other things on the down low.
Look! Look!
It's like, a lot of people don't seem to realize that the Canadian government may be like, yeah, diversity. The Canadian people are pretty much the opposite. It's literally Toronto making these votes happen the way it is. That's what happens when you have a fucking sixth of the population in one shithole city. But yeah, honestly, don't go to Toronto. Go to something like fucking Calgary. Go to something like anywhere in BC, really. You can go to some northern fucking, like, provincial park, but there's really nothing in Canada. There's historical shit and tourist traps. I mean, I guess there's good skiing and snowboarding out in Whistler and Banff and stuff like that. I'm alright. Like, honestly, Canada's a shithole. Unless you like pretty trees and mountains and stuff. This place fucking sucks. The standard of living is so goddamn terrible, it's not even funny. Everything's stupid expensive. Don't come here. Like, I really do mean that. Socialism, kids. Not even once. And fucking God help you if you need medical care. Sure, you'll get it for free in 4 to 6 business years. But you'll get it if it doesn't kill you first.
Who are you? What? Yeah, it has been long since I held Tinva. Drem. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak? Not until introductions are complete. Zin, a gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dovahkiin.
Yeah, no. This place is... Canada is a rich person's playground. Otherwise, it's where dreams go to die.
What you can do, greet me not as elf, but as Dova.
If you have money, you can have a lot of fun here, and you'll love it here. You can retire here and have a great time. But if you don't, the cost of living will choke the life out of you, and there's nothing to do. Because the country's too damn big. If you can't afford to travel, don't come here. Period. Calgary's a Calgary. Canada's a fucking shithole.
So, what would you ask of me? You would not come all this
Yeah, when I'm saying that, I'm not just a pissy fucking... Our roads are so bad that while taking the bus, I got a concussion from whiplash from hitting a fucking pothole. A bus. A 26-ton vehicle. That's how bad the roads are. We have no infrastructure. Their standard of living is terrible. The poverty line is fucking so goddamn high, it's not even funny. Would I consider coming to the States? No. The only reason I would consider coming to the States is because I like weapons. But then I'd be going to something like Alaska or Arizona, and that's it.
Croces, your kind, our Hadrime, Drem.
I would, since I'm an engineering student, right? I could get a job anywhere in the world by fucking slapping my dick on and my resume on a table. That's chemical engineering, so it's not like civil where there's fucking millions of them and no one wants them.
Perhaps this world is simply the
I mainly don't like a lot of your policies, mainly your tax system and your political system. I don't like identity politics at all. I don't like talking about politics either, so I'm not going to get into that. But there's a lot of things about the Americans' way of life that it rubs me the wrong way. Like Sioux culture.
Paz, raw food, even we, those who try to hasten the end may delay
Sue.
I'm gonna
sue you. American suing culture. Your legal fucking culture.
But you haven't... Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world? Varucht Unsad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Packing away winter clothes? Who the fuck does that? Dude, winter here is like 7 months of the year. Winter this year started about halfway through October, and it'll probably end in May. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So, 8 months of the year.
Yes, the Nords of those days used the Dragon Wren. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift.
Yeah, no, there's too many things in the U.S. that I really don't like. I don't want to be a part of. Also, the fact that you're probably going to devolve into a civil war within the next 20 years. I like security. Not that kind of security. Like job security and my house not catching fire due to riot security. You know, simple stuff. Oh, I love the winter. Right now, it's that polar vortex is kicking our asses. I'm sitting here, just with a t-shirt on with my window open. I love this weather.
I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Which is why I have lived here for thousands of mortal years.
Well, maybe if you guys wouldn't fucking grow avocados and other shit that requires a fuckload of water. Oh, and tomatoes. Maybe, just maybe, if you grew crops that could deal with low water situations. Nah, man, you gotta do the fucking breadbasket of everything expensive in Hokutia and fucking... Oh, hipster culture. That's another one. Avocados taste like shit. Their texture is like snot. They taste like
to Alderaan.
They taste like unsalted grass, quite frankly.
If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the
I don't see the appeal of them.
The Time Wound. With the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Like, I get it, some things need that bit of fat, because there are high in fats, like, there are reasons to use it, as a culinary nerd. Like, for example, things that have a lot of... It's really good for some things. Like, really fucking good for some things. Even if I don't enjoy the taste of it, it's kind of like peppers in a lot of dishes. You need it to balance it out. Or putting salt in a dessert. You need it to bring out the flavor. You know, stuff like that. There's reasons to use avocado in things, even if you don't like it. For example, guac. Find me a substitute for guac.
Kroos, you are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
I do like my guacamole. But that's because I like everything else that goes with it. Avocado on its own is kind of gross.
Drem Yolok, greeting. Sum Ar.
Like, ideally, I would either A, find myself a nice job up north of where I am now, working on some fucking oil site, and buy a house in a decent city. You know, have a place for work. But at the same time, you know, like, preferably 2 homes. One for me. And then one for me when I don't want to be at work. I'm going into engineering, and I'm single. And I don't want kids, so this is not that hard of a... This is like 5 years I could buy 2 houses kind of income. Especially up north, houses are cheap as shit. Because no one wants to fucking live there. And you get fucking, like, remote living pay and all this other stuff. It's pretty great. Well, if you're making $85K a year, you can afford mortgage payments on a shithole that you can probably pay off in a week. Well, not. I mean, your payment would be done in like 3 days. Like, that's no big deal. If it's an $85,000 house because no one wants that fucking shithole, then yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cheap. Your mortgage is gonna be nothing. And then you have your actual house with nice things and actual taxes.
Fine.
Oh no, honey. Up north, people are loaded. Everyone working up north is either born there and poor, or moved there because of the diamond mining and the oil fields, and have extremely expensive houses. These guys make a fucking killing. The only downside is really expensive food. Like, groceries are fucking insane. Like, I've seen $26 a pound for a turnip.
Fine.
I don't have an answer to that question, because it's not based off years for me. It's based off when I finish all my courses. I'm not talking a nice house. I'm talking a shithole in a northern community. That's adorable. $2 for fries? That sounds cheap.
And what do I get? Guard duty.
Oh my god, I want things that cheap. Yeah, but a trap house that's not falling apart. Like, I could probably get a realistically, I could probably get myself a 2 to 3 bedroom. Or at least a 2 bedroom. With enough space for me. For about 150K. Up north. I can get that in my city as well, but I'd be living in the ghetto. And I don't know if you know about ghettos, but you don't want to live in one. Because, so, you know how you guys have gangbangers that like to shoot each other? Our gangbangers like to stab people and break into houses. We're a stabby culture. Northern Cali is not all ghetto. I don't know where the fuck you're getting that from. We have more guns per capita than the US. You know that, right? Like, actually. We have about 22% gun ownership, but there's like 7 rifles in those families. You get your pal and you go buy a gun. So you know how you guys do your background check and your wait period? The pal is essentially one background check, there's your card, you're done. It's essentially... That's really all it is. There's a lot of retarded laws...
Thank you so much.
But it's not as bad as people think. It's not as fucking hard as people think either.
It used to be.
It means so much to us to have the claw.
Pricing's retarded though.
Thank you.
The Riverwood trait. Take a look.
And that's just rifles that we know, like guns that we know of. You gotta remember that. Okay, so if you didn't know this, there's a guy up in fucking Alberta, of course, that has a Soviet anti-air platform just chilling in his barn. No, seriously. Like, we have some heavy fucking ordnance. In civilian custody. Also, full autos here, $3 grand. For an MG42. Because our full auto licenses are non-transferable. That's why. There's like 13 guys that can own them. But there's a fuckload of people... God, no, Victor. But yeah, there's a fuckload of guns here, and there's a fuckload of bringbacks from World War II. And, you know, Sten guns, stuff like that. Also, during the wartime, we made... Our populace made Sten guns in shop class. So there are a fuckload of full retard, cherry, not even popped Sten guns just in civilian custody here. Whole bunch of full autos. There's a lot of guns here. But it's one of those, you don't talk about it to the fucking Gestapo. Sorry, RCMP. You think your ATF will shoot your dog? Yeah, the RCMP will shoot your dog, your family, and fucking make sure it looks like an accident and get off scot-free because they do their own investigations. Think Waco, but with everything. Oh, and they make our gun laws. They don't actually, there's no lawmaking process for Canada's gun laws, like for what is banned and what's not. They just go, that looks black and scary, we're banning it. Does that have to pass law? No, we're just banning it. We're putting it on a ban list. You have the authority to do this? Yeah, we're cops. We can do that. Okay, so get this, right? We have to have pinned shotgun magazines. In a community where there's an overpopulation of polar bears. I don't fucking know about you, but if I've ever wanted to mag dump a goddamn shotgun, it was usually into something that was worth mag dumping into. Last I checked, I don't want to be pinned at 3 fucking rounds. When I have to mag dump something that can charge me, and is the largest land carnivore on the fucking planet. Just food for thought. Makes no sense. Our gun laws are retarded. These people would actually need this ability. Nah. Fuck that. It's pinned at 3, 1 in the chamber. So 4. If I ever needed to dump fucking 12 gauge slug, yeah. There's a reason you'd want to... You're not fucking around by mag dumping 12 gauge slug. Well, I mean, some people do, but... I don't know if you've ever seen a moose charge through snow. Moose are more dangerous than bears. I've chased bears off with a pellet gun and a sword before. Like, fuck, bears are nothing. Okay, black bears are nothing. Black bears are like twitchy crackheads. And they spook easy. Black bears are about the size... Well, a normal-sized one is about my size. I'm about 235 pounds. Your average black bear's around 250. And they're skittish. And they also really don't like being cornholed by a pellet gun. I learned that the easy way. That was good coffee. Oh fuck, yes, clove. So good in coffee. Okay, so I live approximately, baseball throwing distance away from a conservation area full of bears. I've stepped in more bear shit in the last 5 years than I've stepped in dog shit. I have zero fear of black bears. Unless they're dump bears. You do not fuck around with a dump bear. A dump bear is a bear that lives at the dump and is used to heavy machinery and lots of people. Those things are fucking mean. Okay, think your average Kodiak grizzly. Now imagine it's seen some shit and shit accessories. And lived off fucking human refuse. Dirty diapers and all this other stuff. That's a dump bear. You don't fuck with dump bears. Like, basically, imagine a bear did a tour of duty in Vietnam. Take her easy, Aaron. The dump is its home. It's living in Nam. Okay, I'm gonna show you a dump bear. No, not bear taking a dump. Fucking... There you go, have a link. Okay, now then there's this... No. Here's a... here's an old dump bear. Look at that thing. That's a black bear. Those things aren't normally more than 300 pounds. That thing's a ham planet. And it's probably mean as shit. Well, I mean, I was just showing you a bear that was just chilling at a dump, and then I found a well-fed, long-lived dump bear. Okay, so you know how they always say, bears are more afraid of you than you are of them? One, that's not true. Bears don't give a fuck about you. Maybe in the woods they do, but anything that's had city contact does not give a flying fuck about people. Trust me on this one. I've come nose to nose with bears more times than I want to admit. Oh, that was creepy. Just fucking turn a corner. Oh, hi, Mr. Bear. How you doing? I'm gonna go this way. You stay there, and have a good night. While walking down the street, that was my conversation with a bear. Level 81 dump bear. Just think, that thing got that large, living in an area that's infested with fucking heavy machinery and people. So it didn't get scared off. At all. Those things don't give a flying fuck, and if you come near you, they'll either A, look at you kind of like a fat cat does, or B, rip your face off. Because bears can still fucking sprint at 50 miles, or 50 kilometers an hour, 50 miles an hour, one of the two. Like, they're fucking fast.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? You don't.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Oh, we'll look the other way this... You...
Why?
I'm going to put you down.
Ah, yeah. Skyrim's fucking crime system. Here, I'm just gonna surrender. Surrendering.
This what you want?
Fucking useless piece of shit game. This is why I don't steal or do any crimes in Skyrim when I'm doing One Life.
I work with my mother.
He's gotta be slower. Probably not by that much. Look at the size of the fucking legs on that thing.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
They don't? They just leave them be because it's not worth dealing with? Dumps aren't in cities. They're dump bears. They laze about. If you come near them, they'll fuck your day. But they live in the dump. They don't leave the dump. That's where their food is. They're happy there. They're just like permanent residents of the dump. Like, yeah, they may be ornery, but like... Think of an ornery fat house cat that doesn't move. Is it really that big of an issue? No. Just don't poke it with your foot. Like, quite frankly.
Something has shifted in the moon.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
That's a pretty... Well, I know that there's a bylaw against that, I think, here. When I say bylaw, I mean, like, city law. So I don't know anything about that. People don't tend to go to the dump looking for scrap. Our dumps are fairly well maintained. It's like the only thing that our government does right. What am I doing? Taking care of business all I can. Mount Tell Creek.
I to the warriors at your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
Oh fuck, you don't even know there, bud. Have you seen the fucking people we're bringing into our country? We have a massive brain drain problem because we have no amenities or infrastructure. I know, let's fucking import 2 million people a year. Because that'll solve the problem of there being nothing to keep people there. Fucking genius. You just import so many of them that it crushes all our systems, and then they're forced to stay. Like, they're trying to increase immigration quotas to combat a brain drain. A lot, like, an aging population and a bunch of the people that are skilled leaving. The reason for that is because there's nothing to keep them here. There's no jobs. There's nothing to keep you happy if you do have a job. Other than do drugs, fuck slags, and fucking drink your face off at ludicrously high prices. But you can only do that for so long as an adult before you get bored of it. Well, maybe not the fucking slag parts. That's pretty fun. But, like... Most adults get bored of doing drugs after a while. They do them occasionally, but that's not a reason to stay in a city. Well, you can go to other countries with better drugs.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Olfina?
Don't enchant my sword.
I remember why I'm walking around here now. Oh my god, words are hard.
I'm sorry I asked.
Like, it's not even an anti-immigration stance. It's an anti-stupidity stance. People keep fucking leaving because there's no reason.
But I'll wager it could now forge metal the likes of which hasn't been. I'm eager to try. Of course.
No, I'm still here. Huh, that was weird. Guess Google didn't like me fucking talking about how stupid their immigration policy was in my country.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Of course. Of course.
Okay.
I ain't much for talking. Of course. Why are you still staring at me? Of course.
No, just the EU is going to collapse. People still like voting for things. They don't like dictatorships. The problem is that Brussels and all the other bullshit's and Germany's control over everything is going to fucking waver. Or they're going to start bullying people. And then something Anschluss. Something. The Fourth Reich started off, but it just hit a little bit of a snag for about 60-odd years. That's really how it's going to go.
From Skyrim to Hammerfall.
You can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare. If it's food you need.
I really wouldn't be surprised if they actually did start going full Anschluss.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
What do you mean Poland isn't German? But here's the thing, they won't do it militarily. Odds are they'll probably just try to annex through fucking their economic means. Because this is the 21st century, we don't fight wars with guns, we fight wars with money.
Of course.
Slayer of the Glenmoral Witches. How can I assist you, companion?
They are the big cog in that economy. Germany has the majority of the import-export power of the EU. Without Germany, dude, the EU has no buying power outside of Germany. Even France pales in comparison. France. You know, the superpower.
Hey!
Hey, you squished my smokes there, eh, guy. Take a hike. Fucking goof there, but...
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
College of Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats?
Yeah, surprisingly, Belgium's probably gonna do a decent bit to stop that.
I hear there's...
But once the UK pulls out of the EU is gonna fucking have a major crack in it. Then France will pull out because France doesn't want to deal with the pure fucking military fucking aspects of the EU. Boop. 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 I just got jumped by a vampire and a Dargan. BadDragon.com for all your dragon dildo needs. If you guys like my content and rants about our fucking everything that you want, and teleporting chickens. If you guys like teleporting chickens, fuck all my other shit. Teleporting chickens. Please subscribe and share, and hit that notification bell icon. See when I go live. Not 50% off dildos, just half a dildo with the code Jake. Vertically cut in half. So, do we need the balls? No. We give them one nut. One singular ball. Oh, come here. That is the rootiest, tootiest, fucking attitudiest dragon I've ever seen. One nut and half a shaft. Okay, I can't actually hit this thing, so... I'm gonna go over here now. Good old Big Dick Marty over here. She's been here the whole time. Like, literally the whole time. This fucking guy. The fuck? Dragon. Did it fuck off on me, or like what the fuck is going on here? Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to land. Okay, it fucked off. Come back here. Ow. I did some damage. Huh. What do you want? I'm noticing you. You're being a bitch. What do you want? Where the fuck is the heal spell? There it is. No. Yeah. Good old sand pies. All those potions that I used to use, I did just waste though. Fuck. You're welcome. That's a copyrighted quote. Please die already. Not me. Oh shit. Whoa, I didn't heal. Why didn't I heal? Right.
Distraction magic is fine, they said. It'll kill your enemies, they said.
Fucking useless.
What are you doing that for?
Much knowledge lies within the college's wall. No.
Well, if you think... Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around... Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see... Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
I've done it. It is a weird feeling.
I'll lead you across...
Carry we who die in battle over land and sea. Across this fucking bridge to Valhalla. I can't hit that fucking note with my chest voice or head voice. I don't know how fucking Man of War can do that. But yes, I miss it by an octave. It's bad. Oh! Healing hands, groping hands. Savos, why are you on fire, friend? Savos?
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir, I am Savos. I am quite
I like
content
Savos, he's
to see
cool.
nearly any aspect of magic explored, but I do not and will not approve of any research or experiment. Are we clear? Not. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Hop on her. Jump on it. Jump on it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm tired. Hey, guy. One of us should, let me take a nap there, eh? See, if she's, like, low-key flirting and shit, right? You gotta, Why does it say that I was no longer live? That's weird. Oh, wow. How long did the stream go down for?